Hey parents and students, probably if you're watching it, welcome to this video. So class 11 isn't just another year, it's a foundation upon which higher education and ultimately a career is actually built. Choices made during this critical phase can actually start a trajectory towards success or set the stage for unforeseen challenges. So amid this wave of options, it's very important that we take an informed decision. I'm inviting you to join us on a kind of exploration and enlightenment. And on this channel, you will find a lot of videos that are very interesting. Area of parental guidance, or it may be in the area of understanding how to select a career or the various options. So let's navigate in this video the intricacies of class 11 education together, a journey that begins with the burning question: should my child join dummy school in class 11? So as we unravel this, we'll discuss about the importance of class 11, the power of informed decisions, and also the role of how class 11 is a very important thing and how career coaching can actually help you. Now let's jump into the video and try to understand, should my child join dummy school in class 11? So yes, in this ever-evolving world of education, where decisions can shape destinies, one pivotal crossroad stands out. That is class 11. Where we're selecting the stream, the subject, and the board. It's also this dummy school, especially with this competitive education for engineering and medicine, is becoming extremely popular. And at this juncture, a student's academic journey in class 11 takes a very decisive turn, and parents themselves are at a profound dilemma, especially with this question of, should my child join a dummy school in class 11? That is the topic for today, and this question reverberates through countless households, laden with both parents and students' dreams and aspirations. Let's first try to understand the concept of dummy schools. What is a dummy school? So, as a parent interested in understanding dummy schools near me, it's essential to know that these are specialized educational centers, commonly known as coaching centers or tuition centers. So they primarily focus on preparing students like a child for competitive exams, particularly in the Indian education context. These exams include primarily two only for now: the Joint Entrance Examination (JEE) for engineering and the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test (NEET) for medicine. So the main objective of the school is to provide targeted support to students, helping them excel in the standardized admission entrance examinations. And how do they do this? They do this by emphasizing problem-solving skills, effective test-taking strategies, by conducting mock tests, and a deep understanding of the concepts of these various subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. In these two careers, the ultimate aim is to enable the students to achieve high scores and secure admissions into top universities and institutions by cracking this entrance examination. Essentially, these dummy schools also act as supplementary educational resources that help the child to continue their high school education of 11th and 12th alongside, and also enhance their chances of success in the competitive examination. So they can be valuable in providing the extra support and focus guidance needed to perform well in these highly competitive tests. So now let's try to understand what are the common reasons and why students prefer to join dummy schools in class 11. So first reason is competitive pressure. The intense competition in entrance examination necessitates the requirement of a specialized coaching to stay ahead of the curve. Second point is focused preparation. So ultimately, after 11th and 12th, we're all looking at getting into, some professional course, mostly these students. So dummy schools offer a structured curriculum to align with exam patterns, ensuring that the students comprehensively cover the necessary topics. And also they're able to take up mock exams, and the whole focus is towards cracking the entrance examination so that they can secure the admission in the best college possible. Then expert guidance. Experienced faculty and coaching staff provide expert insights, helping students clarify doubts and gain a deeper understanding of the subjects. Then comes your time management. So dummy schools, they often have rigorous schedules that help students manage their time efficiently, which is crucial for success in competitive examinations. Next comes access to resources. So these institutions, they provide access to a wide range of study materials, practice tests, and mock exams, which can be invaluable for exam preparation. Then comes motivation. So being surrounded by peers with similar goals and aspirations can actually foster a competitive spirit and motivation to excel. They get the right environment basically. The environment is also very much required in order to prepare for the next step. Now let's try to understand the importance of class 11. The class 11 holds immense significance in the education system, because it marks the transition from secondary to higher secondary education, allowing the student to specialize in his or her chosen subjects. It's the starting point basically for preparing for competitive entrance examinations, and lays the foundation for higher education's academic career. Yes, some students start earlier also, but I personally don't feel the need to start before class 11 to prepare the examinations post class 2. And performance in class 11 profoundly influences a child's academic and career path also. High scores can improve admission chances to prestigious colleges and universities, especially in the entrance examination that we talked about, while a strong foundation is also crucial for success in competitive examination. And also at the class level, we are discussing about the streams, science, commerce, and arts, and future career options. Here we are focusing more on science only. So now, what is the role of a career coach? Career coaches are experienced professionals who are crucial in guiding a child's educational career journey. They will assess your child's strengths, interests, and goals and help them set academic and career objectives with clarity. And they will also provide personalized academic planning, assist in decision making regarding subjects in colleges, work on enhancing essential skills like communication and time management also. Also, they will act as motivators, ensuring your child stays on track and can connect with them with valuable networks in their chosen fields. Plus, career coaches offer invaluable support by tailoring their guidance to your child's unique needs. Like we have a diamond membership where we have a one-to-one consultation we provide for the students, where I personally guide the students to help them explore career options, colleges, career paths, and make an informed decision by personally handholding them. This personalized approach minimizes confusions and mistakes, clarifies doubts, and boosts your child's confidence in pursuing their dreams. So due to the skill, objectivity, and ability to assist your kid to succeed, career coaches could be a good choice for you because they help you to simplify and streamline a child's academic and professional options. And they can help them to make educational selections that match with their abilities, interest, personality, and objectives. So now, coming back to what are the pros of joining a dummy school? Let's try to understand the pros first, and then we'll look at the cons also. First is better exam preparation. So as parents, you're undoubtedly concerned about a child's academic success. So when you're enrolling a child in a dummy school, it offers a substantial advantage in terms of specialized exam preparation. Now, these schools are designed explicitly to ensure your child receives targeted coaching, practice, and resources to excel in competitive examination. This focused approach can significantly boost your child's chances of performing well and securing admission to top-tier institutions. Second is a structured curriculum. So in the chaotic world of competitive examination, the structured curriculum that is provided by dummy schools can actually turn out to be a lifeline. So it's easy for students to feel overwhelmed with the vast syllabi and various subjects. However, dummy schools meticulously design the curriculum to align with the patterns and syllabus of these exams. The structured approach ensures that your child covers all necessary topics comprehensively, reducing the risk of overlooking critical areas. We talked about expert guidance already. They are professionals that possess a deep understanding of the subjects and the exams themselves. They offer insights, strategies, and guidance that can prove instrumental in your child perform at their best. Then comes regular assessment. So it's natural for parents to seek tangible signs of the child's progress. And dummy schools often conduct frequent tests, mock tests, and assessments for multiple purposes. So these assessments will allow your child to gauge their own progress, identify the weak areas that need improvement, and become accustomed to the exam format, the timing, the structure, everything. And regular feedback through assessments is crucial for building a child's confidence and readiness for the real exams. And access to resources. So parents understand the importance of having the right tools for success. So when you enroll a child in a dummy school, they provide access to a wealth of study materials, practice tests, and even mock exams. So these resources are not just run-of-the-mill, but carefully curated and crafted to offer a child the best tools for improving subject knowledge and test taking skills. Such high-quality resources can be a significant advantage in the competitive exam landscape. Now let's look at what are the cons. What are some of the cons of joining school? First is limited exposure. While you want your child to excel academically, you also recognize the value of a well-rounded education. So one notable drawback of dummy schools is that they often focus exclusively on exam preparation. This strong concentration may help your kid pass the examinations, but may restrict their exposure to a broad student body with various interests and experiences. This lack of variety may impair your child's well-rounded personality development. Then comes intense competition. As parents, you understand the balance between motivation and stress. So dummy schools are competitive, which will motivate but also stress and push students, especially true for ambitious students. Pursuing top ranks or scores can sometimes come at the expense of a child's mental well-being and overall happiness. Especially if the child, only the child is too much inclined, it's very much particular कि मुझे IIT या medical में top colleges में करना है, then only dummy school could be best. Otherwise, it would be a little daunting for the child or overwhelming for the child. Narrow focus. Your child's future is a top priority and you recognize the importance of a broad skill set. However, due to their exclusive focus on exam-related subjects, Dummy schools may not provide a broader education that equips students with a wide range of knowledge, skills, and extracurricular activities because their entire focus is on getting the child clear the entrance examination. So while they prepare students for exams effectively, their narrow focus can sometimes limit their ability to adapt to different career options or fields of study. For example, if the child is not able to clear those exams, the other options maybe will be open technically, but it will be difficult for the child to understand which one to pursue because their exposure has not been done. Exposure is only limited to that particular field. High costs. As parents, you are well aware of the financial responsibilities of providing the best opportunities for your child. So enrolling your child in a dummy school can be expensive, including not only the dummy school fees, but also the cost of study material and sometimes additional expenses for transportation or even supplementary coaching. The financial burden associated with dummy schools may only be manageable for some families, making it an impractical choice for some families. Then comes lack of personalization. So you understand your child's unique needs and strengths, but in larger dummy schools where classes can be sizable, students might need help receiving personalized attention and instructor feedback or guidance. So as a parent, you know how critical personalized support can be, especially for those who need extra help or have unique learning needs. There are some children who learn a different way, or they need more time to learn, or they need more personal attention. That is not possible generally in a dummy school where the class is large in number. This potential lack of individualized backing may be a concern. So in conclusion, parents make crucial decisions or choices in the child's education and destiny, and dummy schools provide specialized test preparation that might help students succeed. Still, they have downsides like restricted exposure, fierce competition, narrow focus, exorbitant expenses, and probable lack of personalization also. So basically, you need to weigh the factors and see your child's needs and aspirations to make the most informed decisions for their educational journey. So let me help you with some factors to be considered before deciding. So several criteria need to be considered like academic, personal, and long-term career goals, considering the child's circumstances also, which we'll discuss. First is the academic goals. Exam preparation. So a child's academic aspirations are a critical starting point. If they are aiming for highly competitive examinations like G or NEET, it indicates the need for specialized coaching. Right? These exams are definitely highly competitive and rigorous preparation. But are they really serious about it? That's what we need to ask. There is their aspiration to head. Aspiration is the first point. But are they really serious and keen about it and getting to the top institutions? That is very, very important. Or they are looking for all-round education. अगर वो देख रहे हैं कि नहीं, हमको all-round education देखना है. मतलब we study science, but at the same time we also want extracurricular, co-curricular activities at the same time. That could be a differentiating point to understand कि कहाँ पे जाऊँ. And current performance. As a parent, you closely monitor your child's academic performance. If your child already performs well in the studies and has a strong grasp of the subjects, this might reduce the urgency for extensive coaching also. So if he has a strong advantage, that could be an advantage. Then comes your learning style. So understanding your child's preferred learning style is very crucial. Some students, they thrive in structured, competitive environment which is offered by dummy school, but others may excel with a more personalized approach. Maybe having a personal tutor along with the school could help also. So knowledge of a child's learning style can significantly impact your decision. Then comes personal factors. First is stress tolerance. You know your child's stress tolerance level better than anyone. So consider whether a child can actually cope with the intense competition and pressure that is associated with dummy schools without negatively impacting their mental well-being. Because healthy balance is essential. सबसे important to a child का mental well-being. It should not be too much pressure for the child. Is he ready to take up that pressure in his best interest? That is what we need to understand. Second is motivation. Please try to understand your child's motivation level. Are they really self-driven or committed to rigorous preparation? They want to get admission in the best institution, okay, but are they really committed to rigorous preparation? Their buy-in is the most important because they will have to go through the coaching. This internal motivation can be a pivotal factor in determining whether a dummy school is suitable or not. It can help them navigate the challenges that come with intense exam preparation. The third factor is balancing act. As a parent, you know your child's ability to balance academics, extracurricular activities, and personal life. So ensure that enrolling your child in a dummy school will be manageable for them and help their overall growth and mental and well-being. Then comes long-term goals. What are the long-term goals? First is career aspirations. So engage in meaningful discussions with your child about their long-term career aspirations. Right? Do you really want to get into engineering or medical? And even if they want to get into engineering or medical, if they can't do it from the top colleges with the coaching, without the coaching also they could get admission in other examinations also, in other colleges also. So ensure that the chosen educational path aligns with these goals. And dummy schools are typically laser focused on exam preparation. This must align with your child's career vision. Then comes versatility. So consider whether the education provided by dummy school is versatile enough to equip a child with a broad skill set and knowledge that goes beyond the examination. The modern job market today often demands a diverse skill set and a well-rounded education, which can be valuable. Then financial implications. So, with the financial aspects of enrolling a child in a dummy school is a decision that is closely tied to your family budget. So, consider short-term and long-term costs, also the ROI, and whether this investment aligns with your financial plan. It's also very, very important to consider. Then comes your individual circumstances. So, unique needs. Recognize if your child has unique learning needs and strengths. You'll understand whether they thrive with personalized attention or they excel in competitive settings or have specific requirements. So tailoring the education part to these unique needs is very, very essential. Then comes your support system. So evaluate the support system available to your child within the family in terms of other educational resources. Adequate support can significantly impact your child's success in the chosen path. So support system भी देखना है, आपको ये भी देखना है कि ना वो जो dummy school है, if it's online or offline. If it's mostly it will be offline only. So how much distant it is from your home, what is the travel time, and the school, because वहाँ पे आपका 11-12 का पढ़ाई भी होगा और coaching भी होगा. So all of them are together. Is it co-located and easy to access for your child? All those things should also be considered. Then come flexibility. Consider the flexibility required in your child's education journey. Okay. अगर वो कितना flexible है, अगर उसको बहुत flexible होना है, तो you need to think. So is there room for adaptability in the chosen path? Allowing for adjustments as needed. That is very, very important. Then comes very, very important point is making an informed decision. So if you are still, after going through all the points, you are still struggling, then consult experts to take their opinion to understand, who will be better able to understand your child's potential and evaluate and see the suitability for dummy school for your child, how serious and committed is he for the competitive examinations. Then comes open dialogue. It's very, very important at all levels to always have an open and honest discussion with the child. Especially in this case, this two-way communication can foster a sense of involvement and mutual understanding. Your child's input can be valuable in making the right choice. So it's very, very important to have discuss with the child. Trial periods. Yeah. So consider trial period in dummy school or with a special coaching if possible. If they have a trial period of a week or 15 days. This first-hand experience can actually offer insights into whether this education approach suits your child needs before you commit to a long term, which is investment of a lot of time, effort, money in the long term. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you. Now, to actually conclude, whether or not to enroll a child in a dummy school for class 11 and 12 is a very significant decision and is a choice that deserves careful consideration. Because I am seeing that many students, if they are using dummy school, they are getting benefited also. But if they are not very much inclined to that, they get demotivated with the pressure that is there. And what happens is that, कि वो 11-12 पे focus नहीं कर पाते, so their overall college life or junior college life or their school life, they don't become an overall personality in that way. So throughout this exploration, we've delved into the key aspects surrounding this decision, including the importance of class 11, the role of career coaches, and the pros and cons of dummy school. So please remember this one point, that there is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question. What is most suitable for a child should be based on their unique aspirations, his unique learning style, well-being, and goals. It's a choice that should reflect your child's individuality and his long-term ambition. So whether you choose a dummy school or a regular school, coaching institutes, online platforms, or any other alternative, the ultimate goal is to provide the best possible support for a child's education journey. Your chosen path should empower your child to excel academically, nurture their personal growth, be happy, and prepare them for a successful future. And if you need help, you can take the help of a career coach. If you need my help, if you feel that I can be one to empower your child, you can send an email to cvhakshay@gmail.com and we'll take it forward from there. So ultimately, what matters most is the choice or the dedication, support, and encouragement you provide for a child as they embark on this transformative journey to class 11 and beyond is something that matters most.